Hello everyone, welcome to Exam Lexicon. Today we are going to solve a CAT 2019 Slot 1 question set for ELA letter coding problem. But before we start, I would like to request you guys to subscribe to our channel in case you already haven't done it yet. Now getting back to the question set, the question was as follows. The following table represents addition of two 6-digit numbers given in the first and second rows while the sum is given in the third row. In the representation, each of the digits 0 to 9 has been coded with one letter among A to K. You can see that I is missing with distinct letters representing distinct digits. So first let us gather all the important information that has been provided to us. First one is letters A to K with I missing, each represent one digit, each from 0 to 9 with distinct letters representing different digits. Second important information provided to us, there are two 6-digit numbers and the sum is a 7-digit number, which you can see in the diagram as represented. Okay, now what we will do is we will infer a lot of information which has been provided to us by the diagram. So let us just start. First we can see that f plus f is equal to f. So we can take f as 0. You can easily see that in the units place of both the numbers we have f, and the sum is giving 0 in the units place itself, and this happens only in the case of 0. Hence we can take f is equal to 0. Next, the sum of these two 6-digit numbers is giving us a 7-digit number. Hence we can easily assume that the first digit of the answer is 1, as even if both B and A are large digits, their sum won't be more than 17, and hence the digit carried will be 1 only. Hence we can take A is equal to 1. Next we can see in the tens place G plus K is giving A in the tens place in the answer. Hence we can easily assume that G plus K is equal to 11, because G and K can't be 0 and 1, because F and A are 0 and 1 respectively. Next, C is equal to 2. This is because, as you can see in the hundreds place, we can see that A plus F plus 1 being carried over from G and K, because G and K are giving the sum 11, gives us 1 plus 1 plus 0 is equal to 2. So we can easily take C is equal to 2. Next we can see is G is equal to J plus 1, which also gives us K is equal to 10 minus J. Okay, this is pretty easy one. Next, 2H is equal to 10, and hence H is equal to 5. So why we have taken 2H is equal to 10? Because H plus H is giving F in the answer, like in the same place in the answer. So, and we can easily see that J plus A is equal to G. We are not getting any carry over also, so we can easily assume that 2H is equal to 10, because that's the only place where 0 like 2 into 5 only can give us 0 in 10,000 place in the answer. Okay, next, B is equal to 9. This we can easily get by putting A's value in the place, which is giving 11 plus 11 is equal to 1 plus B plus 1 being carried over from the 10 from 2H. Okay, so let us just put everything that we have confirmed in a table as of now. So A is equal to 1, B is equal to 9, C is equal to 2. We have no information on D and E. F is equal to 0, G is equal to J plus 1, H is equal to 5, J is equal to J, and K is equal to 10 minus J. Now you would be wondering why we have taken G is equal to J plus 1 and K is equal to 10 minus J and J is equal to J only. This we are doing it so that we have only one variable to deal with and not 3 different variables. You can easily take J is equal to G minus 1 and K is equal to 11 minus G as well, or in terms of all three numbers in terms of k value as well. That is not a problem. It's just that I have taken it in terms of j. So let us go get to the questions. The first question is, what digit does letter A represent? This is a pretty easy one. We have already see from the table that A represents digit 1, hence the answer is 1. The next question is, what digit does letter B represent? This again we have figured out in the previous table that we have already made, hence in which B is representing 9, hence the answer is 9. Okay, getting to the third question, which among the digits 3, 4, 6 and 7 cannot be represented by letter D? Okay, getting to its solution. So as there is no information on either D and E, we will have to try all possible combinations for G, J and K. Okay, and then we can see what we can infer from that. So as we had taken both values of G and K in terms of J to simplify things for us, let us all try all the remaining values for J which have not already been allotted to different letters. So I've made the table for you guys. So as we can see, there are 5 different cases. 0, 1 and 2 we can't take because 0 is for F, 1 is for A, 2 is for C. Starting from 3, we can see this gives G is equal to 4, K is equal to 7. And similarly in different cases, in case 2 when we take J is equal to 4 gives us G is equal to 5 and K is equal to 6. Case 3 taking J is equal to 6, 5 we can't take because 5 has been allotted to H, and gives us G is equal to 7 and K is equal to 4. Taking J is equal to 7 gives us G is equal to 8 and K is equal to 3. And last case, the fifth case, taking 8 is equal to J gives us G is equal to 9 and K is equal to 2. So now as you can see from this table, that case 2 and 5 where we have taken value of J as 4 and 8 respectively are not possible, as in case 2 G is equal to 5 which is the value of H, and in case 5 G is equal to 9 and K is equal to 2, which are both values for B and C respectively. So continuing this, eliminating both cases 2 and 5 from the previous table, we can get a much smaller table, which is this one, where the values of J are 3, 6 and 7, G are 4, 7 and 8, and K are 7, 4 and 3. So now we can easily see that out of the digits 3, 4 and 6 and 7, 7 is the only digit to appear in all 3 possible solutions. As you can see in the first case, 6 is not there, so D can easily have the value 6. In the second case, digit 3 is not there, so D can easily have the value 3. And in the fourth case, D 6 is not there, so D can easily have the value 6. But 7 is present in all the cases, hence our answer for this question is 7, as D cannot have 7 as a value. Okay, coming to the last question, which among the digits 4, 6, 7 and 8 cannot be represented by G? Okay, so for this question we refer back to the table for all possible values of J, K and G that we made for our previous question. Here is the table that we made. This is a much shorter table of the ones which are only consisting of all the possible values, and we can easily see that G can have values 4, 7 and 8, and it cannot be represented by 6, hence our answer is 6. So this is all about this set, and thank you so much for watching the video, and stay tuned for more content. Thank you.